Okay, so we're going to do the stomach and the arms. I'm going to pop you under there. And that one. Lovely. So the top towel is going to go up. And then the bottom towel is going to tuck in the pant line. Just either side. Just to make sure we don't get the pants oily. And obviously, stomach is the emotional centre of the body as well, so we're going to be careful that we don't use too much pressure. And the bladder sits underneath the navel, so again we don't want to be applying too much pressure to the bladder area either. And the movements want to be clockwise to follow the colon and to stimulate peristalsis. So I've lubricated the tummy. I'm going to start with a reinforced effleurage. How's the pressure for you? Is that all right?
Yeah, good, thank you.
So we're going to start with reinforced clockwise effleurage. And then you have the ascending, transverse and descending colon here. So if you put your palm inside the hip, mould the fingers around the hip bone and come up with a bit of pressure to the ribs, back on the fingertips. That pressure is going to help drain the ascending colon. So if there's any blockage there, and you've got trapped wind or anything like that, you can feel it moving along the colon.
Yeah.
So we're going to go up the ascending colon and then lightly back on the fingertips. And then coming across the transverse colon, which is under the ribs, back on the fingertips. So again, moulding to the contours of the body and thinking palm, really. And then we're going to come this time, we're going to come down the descending colon, so we end up just inside the near side hip. So although we focus on the palm, you're still going to keep the whole of the flat of your hand on the body. Then coming over to the navel, I'm going to come from the navel up to the sternum, to the solar plexus area. And back on the fingertips each time. And then tiny little circles in the solar plexus. And then we're going to do some static vibrations. So I'm going to have hand reinforced, close my eyes and vibrate down towards the floor. Always feels odd to do, but it's quite nice to be on the receiving end of. And then coming out into a large circle to link. And then we're going to roll up far side, which is really good for lower back pain. You can get your hands as far underneath the body as possible. And then the same near side. And then we're going to finish with a nice large circular movement. And flick it away. Now if you wanted that stomach massage to be deeper, you could have actually got your client to raise their knees. So they raise their knees, the pelvic girdle tilts, and you can get in a bit deeper. And you can teach people how to do this treatment for themselves so that they can help their digestive system.